Germany halts approval of Nord Stream 2 pipeline from Russia over Ukraine.
Here's a summary of the article.
Since Russian President Vladimir Putin's extraordinary address on Monday evening, talk in Europe has turned to whether or not the European Union will maintain its hardline position on not yet public sanctions. NATO has led the military and political organization, whereas the EU, the world's largest economic union, has proposed a package of sanctions that would do serious damage to the Russian economy, Putin's associates, and undermine Moscow's grip on the Russian sphere of influence. Fears emerged on Monday night that the EU would put forward a less severe package in order to keep diplomatic options open and de-escalate. According to a senior EU diplomat, thinking as of Tuesday morning is that the West needs to take severe action against Putin for his most recent actions, but keep the option open to go further should Putin escalate again. They're looking at a package of sanctions that is still under the remit of the 2014 sanctions package, after Russia annexed Crimea, the diplomat explained. They said that all of this was being done in full coordination with the US and UK, but that keeping a lot of sticks in our back pocket makes sense. The diplomat added that the package presented today needs to be heavy enough to really hurt but to keep the package with massive consequences and costs available in the case of escalation. The UK is also expected to put forward a sanctions package today and has publicly taken a very firm line against Putin.
This post received a score of 31,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Germany is Russia's biggest Western trading partner by a distance, and while this step had to be expected, I am happy they followed through so promptly. If the Western countries stand together and enact sanctions, they can severely cripple the Russian economy, upset the oligarchs.
I have gas heating, but I'll rather freeze than paying war efforts with my heating bill. Thanks for your suggestions, but I rent my place. I will not be able to replace anything here.
Yeah, not happy thinking about my bill, but a lot more happy that we keep to our commitments.
If it makes you feel any better, your bill might go down if the US intentionally undersells natural gas to the EU to deplete Russian influence. Edit. Apparently a lot of you have never heard of government subsidies.
Greater than if the US intentionally undersells natural gas to the EU to deplete Russian influence. How'd that work? By ship? Is there a transatlantic pipeline? The idea of the US underselling is junk, but LNG is transported by boat shore. Pipelines are just more convenient.
There aren't enough ships available to transport a fraction of the LNG Europe imports from Russia though. Not true. Germany yearly gas consumption is about 92 million cubic meters. Gas carriers can carry up to 266,000 cubic meters. So you would need about 350 gas deliveries. That's not that much.
Sadly not true. It's around 87 billion cubic meters.
For the uneducated, how big a deal is this?
Unlike many Mickey Mouse sanctions by others, this is actually big if it stands. The pipeline was a €10 billion investment and is supposed to save Russia billions by bypassing countries like Ukraine. Of course, this would also be very costly for the EU, especially Germany.
But if Russia takes over Ukraine, is it less of a savings? Nope, because the end customer was Germany, and for now they aren't interested in Russian gas. This is a noticeable chunk of Russia's income, and I'm amazed that Germany pulled the trigger on this at all, let alone so fast. If anything has a chance of forcing Putin back into diplomacy right now, it's this. Russia could have worn brutal sanctions or Nord Stream 2, but not both. Both is a scenario where they go down the isolationist path, and that never works out well.
Greater than, and for now they aren't interested in Russian gas. That's not quite correct. Germany has stopped Nord Stream 2, but there still is Nord Stream 1, which is operational, and Jamal and other pipelines. Germany gets approximately 30% of its gas from Russia. They cannot afford to stop buying it, at least on short notice.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.